is thinking.
I'm dedicated to it. I can't be stopped. Have you talked to the deer yet today? Do you talk to the deer? I talk to the deer. That's the sound of a doe that's looking for it. That's the sound of a buck that just listened to Wang Dang Sweet Poon Tang, and he wants to meet the doe that's looking for it. Welcome back to the Real American Voice Spirit Campfire. Did you get your Nuge Nuggets? This segment brought to you by Signal11Lures.com. We're going to put it on the screen. Signal11Lures.com. Steve, a hero of 9/11, a warrior of the law enforcement, military heroes all around the country. We're donating money to their causes. Signal11Lures.com. Nuge Nuggets. You put this in the ground, and the bucks go nuts. And then I have my own Ted Nugent Gonzo juice. You know, don't just have juice. Have Gonzo juice. Go to the peak of the mountain. Climb that mountain. Gonzo juice, and of course, my favorite. I know a lot of people are tempted to gargle with this and spray it under their arms and in other sensitive areas, but don't do that. Just spray this on a branch called Wang Dang Sweet Buck Tang. Isn't it the dream to have as much fun as I'm having? I have a Ted Nugent product called Wang Dang Sweet Buck Tang. Come on. You want to kill a buck and have some nice organic venison? Signal11Lures.com. And this is the sound of a doe that's looking for trouble. That's a Primos can. This is the exciting time of the year. Is that coming through, guys? Because sometimes I play music and it doesn't work on this. My buck grunt, does it sound like a buck grunt? That's the sound of a buck that's looking for it. And this time of year, I'm going to give it to them because I have a razor-sharp broadhead that's going to disconnect their pump station and turn them into family-sized portions with my cold steel knives. That's what I'm going to do. It's what I do in between guitar orgies. I have a guitar orgy, so I was going to share with you, there's so much joy. I have so much joy. Don't I just exude? Don't I reek? Don't I stink of positive energy, positive spirit? Positive piss and getter like a shower, a tsunami, a hurricane or a himicane, just an outrageous storm of positiveness. That's the goal in life. God gave me another day. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it and talk to the deer and hopefully disconnect the pump station. But now I'm about to share heartbreak with you. Oy vey. Last night, oh my God, do I even want to talk about this? October 29th, today's the 30th, tomorrow's Halloween. I see some people at the mall already dressed up as sperm whales. I don't know where they got that costume, but the blubber looks real. Now, if somebody would just dress up as a Japanese whale hunter with some harpoons, oh, it's just so crazy out there. So, Jim Knapp, thank you. My son, Toby, thank you. I have the greatest team, the greatest family. I love my family. Happy birthday, Fleetwood. Fleetwood Nugent, 57 years old, born October 28th, 1968. Fleetwood, I love you. Theodore Fleetwood Nugent. Not named after the band, named after the car. Theodore Fleetwood Nugent. Louisa, I love you. Sasha, I love you. Toby, I love you. Heather, I love you. Chantal, I love you. Rocco, I love you. Thank you for giving me 13 grandkids. River Wolf Nugent, born a couple months ago, just awesome. So I'm a happy man, but last night, boy, I know it's missing a deer isn't that big of a deal, but you know what? In the world of deer hunting, the size of this buck, how he showed up where Toby and Jim told me to put a stand, I texted him. I said, I don't have confidence here. The corn's still standing. It's a nice trail going by, but the wind is perfect, but I don't feel confident. I sent it and I looked up. Oh my God. Here comes probably the #1 target mature trophy buck on the property coming right up the fence row from the east. I went, put the phone in my Mossy Oak camo, got the Spear of the Wild camera turned on, got my Mathews bow, put the release on. He's coming. When I go like this, he's really like this. A lot of goes, yeah, he had brow tines like that. No, he didn't have 30-inch brow tines. An 8-inch brow tine is awesome. An 8-inch anything is awesome. So here he comes. He's 145, pushing maybe 150 class. Not that trophy matters, because I shoot little deer all the time. They're delicious. The cuter the critter, the sweeter the meat. Suckling pig, yum. Rack-o lamb, yummer. Young white-tailed deer, yummest. So this buck's coming. I go, all right, Ted, you've been shooting your Mathews every day. I don't miss squirrels. I hit squirrels. I aim for the squirrel's head. I can hit the squirrel in the head. This buck's coming. I go, all right, Ted. All right, got the camera on him. He's right there. Go by the edge of the corn. He's at 20 some yards. Doesn't matter. That's a top pin at deer. I get over there. He turns quartering away. I touch it off. Right under the armpit, 2 inches below the heart, barely just clipped his brisket, not hurt. He will hurt more mounting a doe this morning than I. Ouch. Now to you non-hunters, that might not seem like a big deal. It's such a big deal. It's the most desirable buck for miles. I missed. Yikes. I was ready to come home and take all my archery gear and throw it in a wood chipper. That was my instant impulse. I got down, got the arrow's clean. I missed him. It was not even 6 o'clock yet. I have over an hour of shooting light left. I was so distraught. I go, I can't sit here and stew in this agony. I'm going home. Because I'm only, 2 minutes from the house. All my stands, my farthest stand is like 4 minutes from the back door. I live on paradise. Paradise. America is paradise. If you think, if you improvise, adapt, and overcome, and stick to God, family, country, Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the Golden Rule, the 10 Commandments, Declaration of Independence, you avoid toxic traitors like that, good over evil, law and order. Barack, trying to yin the yang. I'm saying all the good stuff, and then I have to counter it with the most evil, toxic of all. So I was ready to give up. I know, Mr. Tenacious, Mr. Never Give Up, Mr. Get Right Through, Mr. Carpe Diem. I was so pissed off, I was ready to go home. But as I drove the Can-Am from Fox Power Sports in Peacock, Michigan, I have so many great friends that are just part of the arsenal of the outdoor recreational ultimate happiness. So I'm taking the Can-Am, and I passed a spot by the pond, and I said, you know what? I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to go home. I'm going to park the Can-Am in the corn, and I'm going to go back to the edge of the swamp and try again. I got over an hour of shooting light left. So I went up, and I got my Mathews. I got the camera ready, drew the bow back. I could hit that bird. I could hit that blue jay. I could hit. Come on, Ted. Aim small, miss small. Pick a spot. Don't shoot at the deer. Shoot at the pump station. The top of the pump station. Long story short, a little deer came in, and I drilled him right through the pump station, and Jackson blood trailed him. It was awesome. So a moment of redemption after the lowest of lows. But thank you for listening to my spirit campfire stories, because it's different, because there's a lot of treachery out there. A lot of insanity. We'll cover that as much as we can, especially when the Texas Parks and Wildlife are threatening to arrest me because I don't turn my white-tailed deer heads in to a veterinarian who is so inept, so unqualified. It must be a DEI hire. I think the entire Texas Parks and Wildlife must be DEI hires because they don't know what they're doing. Or maybe they do know what they're doing. They're just nasty people. I think that's it. So anyhow, this truth, logic, and common sense orgy with Uncle Ted on Real America's Voice is brought to you by MyPillow.com, talking about a guy that stands up to traitor, treason, corruption, criminality, abuse of power, and elections that are not honest and not voted on by Americans. Well, that's outrageous, isn't it? And the evidence is irrefutable. Thank you, Mike Lindell. There's some real celebrations coming up. Christmas is coming up. Thanksgiving is coming up. You got anniversaries. You got birthdays. You got things to celebrate and people you love that you want to give quality American-made gifts to. Go to MyPillow.com. Type in the code SPIRIT. Go to MyPillow.com and help Mike Lindell, an American entrepreneur of the finest order, rock solid in the asset column, fighting the evils of a corrupt court system. The same system that'll watch a hero of the military stop a murderer, a paroled violent criminal on a subway in New York, and instead of giving him the key to the city, they arrested him for murder. And of course, the people, when he didn't murder anybody, he saved lives. But the court system charged him with murder, like they did to Kyle Rittenhouse when he stopped a paroled violent criminal from shooting him with a pistol. Kyle Rittenhouse, on film, committed the ultimate self-defense act on film, and the judge saw the film and still said, yeah, I'll charge him with first-degree murder. The court system. Planet of the Looney Tunes. So go to MyPillow.com and support Mike Lindell, who supports me and my First Amendment and all God-given individual self-evident truths based on the U.S. Constitution and the Bill of Rights. MyPillow.com, type in the code SPIRIT. Incredible sale, incredible products. The dogs are sleeping on the MyPillow beds right now. I sleep on the MyPillow stuff. I got the MyPillow slippers. I got the MyPillow bathrobe. I got the MyPillow pillows. I got the blankets, the bed topper, and the sheets, and the towels, and the washcloths. Insane sale, Mike. You're the Motor City Madman. Because your sale, I don't know how, you can't do that. You can't possibly make those incredible products and sell them for what you sell them for. So anyhow, Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire, go to MyPillow.com and type in the code SPIRIT, and also go to TedNugent.com, and you can get personally autographed Mojo merch right here on Real America's Voice. Yowza. Say yowza.